Welcome back to another live and amplified livecast. I'm your host, Tom Quiet, and we are kicking off our very special Christmas podcast series. And basically, the only difference is we're talking Christmas music and we're interviewing musicians that are releasing Christmas music this year. And first up in our 2023 Christmas podcast series, you know her, you love her, JD Reynolds. How's it going?
G'day, Tom. G'day to all your listeners and viewers. How are y'all?
Doing really well. It's starting to become Christmas season as we're kind of recording this. We're a couple days away from Thanksgiving, which is kind of that turning point for us here, and
Great.
it's starting to feel a lot like Christmas.
Good. It's a beautiful time of the year. I love it. It's my fave.
It is. It is. It's a really good time of year, and that's kind of why I wanted to do this. I try and do a 25 days of Christmas every year, but I always seem
Cool.
to wait until the very last minute to try and book it, and then I only get like four or five musicians that are like available at this time. So it's like, okay, this year it's going to be different. We're going to make it
Good.
work, and it's going really
Excellent.
well. So
Hey, Tom, am I the first day of Christmas?
yes, you are. First day. Yes.
Partridge in a pear tree, baby.
Yes. It's first day of Christmas, and we release a new one every day all the way until
Cool.
Christmas Eve, and then
Excellent.
Christmas Day we'll kind of do one giant live stream with everything with all of them together, just kind of a something fun and different to do. So
Yeah, sounds awesome, Tom.
awesome. So how are things going with you? How's everything in Australia? How have you been? Let's just answer that basic
I've been
question.
well, thanks. Yeah, I've been well. Santa Please, the song has been keeping me busy. Lots of people talking about it. US radio has picked it up, which I'm super excited about.
Nice.
So it's going to be. Oh, look, this is a dream come true for me to be releasing a Christmas song.
Nice.
So I'm buzzing about it, really. Yes,
Aw-
but things have been busy, but awesome.
Awesome. Is this your first Christmas original that you've released?
Yes, this is my first Christmas song release ever. And
Awesome.
I definitely wanted it to be an original. I love Christmas. I'm full of the Christmas spirit. I love it. And I've always wanted to record, release, write my own Christmas song. And I just think Santa Please is a beauty. I'm just loving it. I'm just so glad that everyone is embracing it. It's pretty cool,
Yeah.
actually.
It's really a good song. I usually by rule don't listen to Christmas music until December 1st. Just kind of that's just kind of
Yep,
that's how
fair
I
enough.
grew up. That's just kind of how it's always been. But the last
Yep.
couple of years, it's kind of crept in like right around the end of October, and it's like, okay, so I started listening to like Santa Please and some of the other musicians that we're going to be featuring throughout this thing, and it's a really good song. That like I'm gonna just
Thank
keep it
you.
very plain and basic like that. It's a really good song. I really enjoy
Thank
it,
you.
and I think everybody else here will as well. So when you when did you kind of start working on this song? Was this something that you started working on last Christmas, or when did you kind of start working on this?
I started working on it towards the end of this year. So Brad and my producer and I turned it around really quickly. I had this great idea. You know what? It was after a conversation with a family member. We were all talking about what we're doing for Christmas and who's bringing whom and 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 who's bringing their girlfriends and who's bringing their boyfriends and their partners and fiancés. And I'm just sitting there going, oh, whatever. Whatever. Single again this Christmas. And it just got me thinking, you know what? I really want a Christmas song out there for single people, uh, for people who really are just looking for love on Christmas, for this whole big holiday season. And it just came out. I literally just wrote it in a matter of seconds, just after that phone call with a family member telling me, "Oh, are you going to bring a boyfriend this year?" It's like, "Oh man, no, no, I'm
Fair.
not." And then I just had this, Santa, please, bring me a love this Christmas.
Yeah.
I thought, you know what? There's a lot of single people who are, who are looking for love and can't find the right person. And at Christmas time, I think a lot of single people feel it a little more that they're so single. I
Yeah.
thought, right, that's it. This song is for y'all.
No, it's just and so obviously it's not easy to write, record, completely write, record, and release a song that quickly. But I guess it's one of those deals when it just kind of comes so naturally. It's like a special circumstance almost, right?
Absolutely. The idea came to me fully. I heard everything in my head. The
Mm,
lyrics flowed through my mind. It's just a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift from God.
mm,
And I just had this, great idea for it. I could hear the melodies. I could hear the bells. I knew I wanted to, say, look, I've been good
yeah,
considering.
yeah,
uh, and I just thought, Santa, please bring me a love this Christmas.
yeah,
And I was thinking about all the things I usually get, boots, new guitar,
yeah,
something. I was thinking, no, you can keep the boots and the new guitar. I just want to love written in the
yeah,
stars, Tom.
yeah,
And then I rang my producer straight away and said, listen to this. And Braden's great. He'll take my call at any time of the day,
mhm,
in any hour, wee hour of the morning. And I started singing it down the phone, and he just said, man, this is something we've got to jump on. I can hear it already.
yeah,
And I just said, great. So I literally just recorded it on my phone, sent it to him. And within a couple of hours, he said, listen to this. I mean, he's just such
yeah,
a talented musician himself and producer. So we had the vibe going, and I said, I just want to get in the studio and record this. I'm feeling it, and
yeah,
yeah, it all came together just beautifully well. Everything's just pretty magic about it, actually.
yeah, yeah. It's a really cool song. And the first time I heard it, and this is something that just kind of popped in my head. I'd really love to hear this song as like in the future to see what it could be as a duet, like you and
Okay.
a male singer or something, and just kind of, like I've seen that like Ed Sheeran did it with his song Perfect with
Yes.
Beyonce. And for
Yeah.
whatever reason, this song, it just popped into my head. I was like, this would actually kind of be a really cool duet. Like if you found that right person that complemented your voice, it
Yeah.
might be, yeah. So
I agree. Yeah, it does lend itself to being a really beautiful duet, and the lyrics lend itself to being a beautiful duet as well. So
yeah,
I think this is just going to be a song that we can literally just release every year, work
yeah,
on every year, put a new version out every year. It's catchy, it's beautiful, lyrics are great, and that's a really cool idea. It would be great to get a really cool country male voice
yeah,
on this song. It would be cool. Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
I did, Tom.
Yeah, but it was just one of those things because I heard it the first time a couple of weeks ago, like when I think you had first announced it, or I had first seen the announcement for this song, and then like whenever a couple days later it was released or whatever, and I started listening to it. I was driving home from work, and it was just like it popped into my head, and I was just like, okay, I'll try and remember that for when we get the, because we hadn't had the podcast scheduled yet. I was like, okay, I'll try and remember this. And then I was
Yeah.
driving home literally 15 minutes ago, and I just was like, okay, I'm gonna put the song on, just kind of get in the right frame of mind after work and all
Yeah.
that stuff. And it just flowed right back to me. I was like, okay, I'm glad I did that because
Excellent.
now I remember. So yeah.
Yeah, I know for sure. No,
Yeah.
I think it would be great. Hey, George Strait, come in and do the middle eight section where a guy comes in and goes, "Hi, it's me."
Right. Right. That'd be
Go
cool.
on, George.
Yeah. Um, so with this song, it's your first Christmas song. Had you had thoughts of doing a Christmas song before, or was this just kind of like right time, right place, and it just kind of worked?
No, I've always wanted to do a Christmas song. It's a dream come true for me. It really is. It was at it's right at the top of my bucket list to do
Mm,
this. So I had the hook written for, I've had the hook written for a couple of years,
hmm
the opening couple of lines, I've been good. I've had that hook in my head for a little while.
hmm
And then I thought, now's the time. When you just feel it, you think, right, now's the time. Now's the
hmm
time I'm going to bring this Christmas song out. I'm going to bring it to life. And so that I don't, and every year, it was one of those magic moments.
Hmm.
It felt like this Christmas spirit was just running through my mind, and I got this song in my head and finished writing the entire song within minutes, and bam, it's a really cute Christmas song, and it's something that I actually really like.
Yeah.
I like Christmas music, but I really always wanted to put out a Christmas song that I really liked, that really related to me, that I can have fun with, and it's got a sentimental vibe
Mhm.
underneath the quirkiness and a little bit of the flirtiness, and because Christmas is a special time of the year, so this just came together beautifully.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah, it's awesome because kind of having the opportunity to sit down and talk with you about this, I'm all of a sudden realizing that this was something that you really wanted to do, but you weren't willing to compromise your artistic vision. You weren't like, even though you've been sitting, or this is something you wanted to do over the last couple of years, you weren't going to just put a song out there just because, oh, hey, I want to put a Christmas song out there. You waited till the right moment. You had a basic idea, but then you waited until the moment struck where it's like, okay, now this makes sense. Let's figure it out. And now we have a song. And it just
That's
unfolded
right.
really quickly. So,
Yeah, that's right. I really took my time with it. I didn't want to just throw a Christmas song out there for the sake of it.
yeah,
It had to be really special to me. It had to be the right song with the right lyrics.
yeah,
And this is it. Santa, please, this
yeah,
Christmas. This is the track that I'm super proud to be calling my very first Christmas release.
yeah. So I appreciate the background that you have set. You got your Christmas tree with the mailbox. How long's that been up
Oh
already?
yeah, 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 cool. My mailbox and my beautiful Christmas tree.
Yeah. How, how long's that been up already?
It's been up for a little while. It hasn't got many decorations on it at
Yeah,
the moment. A few butterflies. I think I've got a ballerina. Oh, here you go. Here she is.
yeah.
Here. You probably can't see her, but I have a
Oh, yep, there it
ballerina.
is. Yep.
Here. So she's always on my tree. But no, I'll get to finishing off that, to finishing it off. But no,
Yeah.
this was very important. I had to get my letter sent to Santa pretty quick smart. I think it's in here somewhere. It is. Yeah, it's in here. So I've been
Nice. I love it.
I posted my letter to Santa, y'all. I'm telling you, it works. You just put it in Santa's letterbox, and magically Santa's gonna get it and bring me love.
Nice. I hope he does. I hope he does.
Me too.
So
And if he doesn't, hey, I'm happy.
fair. Um, so have you looked at the idea? Obviously, this all kind of came together relatively quickly, but have you looked at the idea of like a music video? Because I feel like this song would be a really cool music video. Or is that something maybe next year that you'd look at?
Oh no, we've got something coming out.
Fair.
You
See,
know me, Tom.
I know you all
I
too well
couldn't
that
I
you.
couldn't There you go. There's a little exclusive for you. No, we do have a music video coming out of this song, and I
Nice.
can't wait for y'all to see it. It was a really important thing for me to direct,
Mhm,
and to just make sure that it really felt fun and just full on Christmassy and
mhm.
suited the song. And I just wanted something quite simple too. I didn't want anything really majorly extravagant. And yeah, you wait and see. It really just sets up the song beautifully.
Awesome. I can't wait. Christmas music videos are always really cool. Like it's,
Yeah, I agree.
for whatever reason, they're a little bit different. It's like watching a Christmas movie where it's like, okay, I'm here for it.
Yeah,
I the fact that you, and I should have known because you've always been very thoughtful about how you release music and making sure everything is, I don't want to say perfect, but you like think of all the different angles, like, looking at the cover photo for Santa Please. It's like, okay, you have a vision, you have a style, you have a how you want to present it. So that's ultimately why I asked the music video question, because the cover photo was like, okay, suggests that maybe there's something there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the cover art was, I'm 100% in control of all my own cover art.
Hmm.
I really wanted to look like a gift. That's what I wanted to look like. And I had the dress in mind and
Hmm.
the vision in mind. And when I write a song, I can see and envision everything around that song.
Hmm.
I can see the cover art just going through my head. I can see lyric videos. I've just put out a great lyric video because people have said, "Oh, I love the song. I'm learning the words." Yeah, I'll put a lyric video out for y'all to help you just learn the words so you can just sing along with ease. And it's really cute. I've got a tiny little cheeky surprise right in the middle of the lyric video. If anyone can catch it, send me a DM. Let me know. Hey, JD Reynolds, I saw it.
Nice.
It's very subtle, but it's there in the lyric video. And there are some cute moments in the music video that I'm pretty. I just really want people to see it. It's very me. It's really joyous, and it's very Christmassy, and that's what it's all about.
Nice. That's really cool. I have you announced the release date for the music video yet, or is that kind of still
No,
pending?
not
Okay.
not yet. Not yet. No. When are we airing? When are you airing this?
This
The
will be
first day.
December 1st. Yeah.
December 1st. Well, y'all, go to YouTube and watch my music video for Santa Please This Christmas because it is out December 1st.
Cool. Cool, cool. I guess I should have qualified that one because it's like, yes, we are kind of pre-recording these, but that's mainly because I don't want to have to work well into December. I
I
kind of want to take
agree.
a couple of
Yeah,
weeks off. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah, so December 1st, the first day of Christmas, I have a gift for you all.
awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
So kind of now that the song's out, the music video's out, and everything's just kind of in full form, what's kind of running through your mind? What are you thinking right now as like everything's just kind of in full motion?
Hope people love it. That's what I really hope. And I hope that it's not just, people who are single looking for love who love this song. I played it to a very loved up friend of mine only yesterday. And she said, I'm going to play this to my boyfriend. He needs to pay me more attention. I want more love for Christmas. So it was, oh, okay, cool. It's appealing to people who are loved up as well. And it is, bring me a love this Christmas. So even
Mm,
for people who are loved up, bring me some more love, man.
right.
And it was really cool that she loved it and she related to it as well. So it is literally just going to be I'm just going to release little surprise after little surprise for Santa Please on my socials. Just releasing some cute teasers of the music video, some cute little things that we
Mm,
filmed. So there's some bloopers. Yeah, it was such a joy on set that day to film this song. Everyone was in such a great mood. We filmed it at this beautiful Christmas shop called Forever Christmas.
nice.
It was. I walked and they just bent over backwards. Right, what do we need? We just set it up like a Santa's workshop.
Mm,
It looks like the North Pole in there.
yeah.
But they were just beautiful people. And I tell you, we were so welcome that day. And it just shows. The whole video is just a joy. We were all smiling. The whole crew was just singing along. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. So was it hard to like when you were filming this music video? Obviously, it wasn't. I mean, I guess for you, it would have been cooler, wouldn't it have been? Right?
No, it was actually the funny thing is it was actually quite warm that day.
Okay.
And we're all having a bit of a chuckle about it. It's just how warm it was outside, and but yeah, it was just one of those days where it was rather warm, and
Hmm.
but everyone would just came in the Christmas spirit, and they had their Santa Please merch on,
Yeah. Yeah.
a special delivery. The crew had their shirts on, and everyone was wearing a Santa hat, and
Nice.
it was just great because when I'm in front of the camera and when your crew is just so into what you're doing and they're all singing along and there are times where the director say cut because I get the giggles easily, but it captures that vibe that we had that day filming this video, and everyone just had a ball.
Mm.
And there there's a really funny moment in it, and we left it in. It just lent itself to the song beautifully. But yeah, I can't wait for y'all to see it. So yeah, jump over to my YouTube, JD Reynolds Official, and go and check it out. Let me know. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think.
All right, we will be sure to do that. I'll have the
Yeah, cool.
video. I'll have the video tagged in the description below for anybody listening on Podbean or Spotify, all that stuff. So we'll
Yeah,
be
cool
able to
stuff. Thank you.
check. Yeah. Because it's interesting because one of the things that I can have a hard time wrapping my head around, and I shouldn't because I've been interviewing artists from Australia since 2020 and like pretty consistently, is the fact that Christmas for us is in like the dead of winter, whereas for y'all it's like at the beginning of the summer. So it's just it's that's something that's just kind of hard for me to wrap my head around because it's
Yeah, it's
like
pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah,
yeah,
it's pretty cool. I have spent a couple of Christmases in the USA, and it's a completely different experience to celebrating Christmas here in Australia. The whole family, everyone, the whole family starts their day. We meet on the beach at sunrise, and we all
nice,
surf. A whole lot of us,
nice,
and everyone must be in some sort of Christmas get up.
yeah.
So the guys will either be surfing in a Santa hat, or I've got the candy cane bikini. So I'm going to be surfing in my candy cane bikini. And we all just have a surf all morning, the whole family, every single person, and then literally the adults of the camp have to drag us by the hair off of the beach to go and have Christmas lunch. So we go to someone's house for a Christmas lunch, and we're all just wet salty hair with sand on our feet, and just in boardies and t-shirts or Daisy Dukes and cut-offs, and we literally just have salads and prawns
Mm,
and everyone just sits around talking about all the crazy,
yeah.
ridiculous, insane, stupid stuff that we did as kids, and all the parents just sit there in panic because every year they learn something different, thinking, how the hell are you kids alive?
Right. I think that
That we did as kids, man. It really is. It's every year all the adults learn something new about all us kids, and
yeah,
they literally think, how are you guys alive? How did we not know?
I think that's common
I don't know, Mum,
across
that fire truck we were tearing down the street.
right. I think that's common across every Christmas or any like big family get together is the parents always find something out because as the kids
Yeah,
get older, they tend to just kind of share stories that they wouldn't have shared when they were
yeah,
younger. And
yeah.
it's like, wait a
That's
minute.
right. The
Yeah,
fire truck incident.
yeah.
There was a certain something stuck in one of our big trees,
Mm,
and they said, "Oh, JD's the littlest. Climb, Jay, climb." So I climbed this massive tree. Look, it was a koala. I
mm,
literally, how Aussie is that? I
yeah.
climbed this tree just so I could get up close and personal with this koala, and I had a little baby. And I literally got stuck up there. It was pretty bad. So one of the cousins jumped on the blower and said, "Listen, we got to get the fire truck out here to get it down."
Well, that's funny.
That was
The
just one. That's literally just one. That's one incident of
yeah,
many.
the
Yeah, and yay to our fireys. G'day, thanks for saving the kid up the tree, having a look at the koala.
right. It's what's even really cool, funnier is when you get new people that are introduced into the family, whether like it's a new boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, whatever it is,
Yeah,
and the stories that we've all heard a million
trouble,
times. Yeah,
trouble.
all
And yeah,
those
you heard it from me. Yeah,
the
yep, yep.
those stories we've all heard a million times and how they get embellished. It's like, wait a minute, you told that story before. It didn't end like that. That's always kind of funny to see how a story will kind of morph over time just because it does. So
Yeah, no, it does. It takes on a life of its own. But ours are usually opposite. We usually say, "Oh yeah, Mum, no big deal. Yeah, look, JD got stuck up a tree. All good, no worries." And then every year, more details come out about
yeah,
how things happened.
yeah,
So no embellishing on our end. We're just crazy country kids, man, just doing
right.
our thing out here.
I finally figured out where I picked up the phrase "all good, no worries."
Ah, yeah, that's Aussie, mate. All good, no
Yeah,
fun. Yeah, no worries.
it's I say it to, like I. It's so funny because I'm starting to realize like a lot of this like these phrases that I've picked up where I'm picking them up from, and it's like
Yeah,
okay, I'm just kind of some weird amalgamation of a human being
yeah,
because it's like I got some stuff from like some UK friends. I've picked up some slang, and then
yeah.
Australia. It's like, wow, this is crazy. Yeah,
Yeah, all good, no worries, mate. Yeah, it's a very Aussie saying,
yeah,
and it is usually said when something crazy bad is going down.
yeah.
So the last lot of storms that we had here, I had this massive gum just come
Mm.
snapping down in front of our driveway, and it literally blocked the entrance of the
Oh,
of the property. We
yeah,
couldn't get out, and mates came around and said, "Oh, it's all right." Came around with chains and 4x4s, and sort of and saws, and
yeah,
yeah, come on, let's get rid of this fella. And literally, it was they saw this massive gum tree blocking our entire property, and the first thing out of my mate's mouth was, "Ah, yeah, all good, no worries."
yeah. It's like
All
it's
good,
funny
no
because
worries. And then you start soaring here, all good, no worries. I said, you need protective glasses. Nah, mate, got a pair of
we're
Oakleys,
good.
all good, no worries.
Yeah, it's amazing how that phrase just brings immediate comfort. Like
Yes,
I don't know what it is, but that phrase just brings immediate comfort. Like, okay,
does.
everything's fine,
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree. And, it's kind of funny. It's something our Aussie doctors say as well. So you could be in there with a broken hand from
yeah,
doing something, and the doc will come in and they'll say, all good, no worries. Here you go. We'll fix you up.
nice. That's funny. That's great. I love.
And it does. It brings an immediate, cool. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
We're flooded. We've got gum trees across. We've got broken wrists everywhere, and but all good, no worries.
nice. So obviously it's Christmas time, and as this is released, we're in December. What's your favorite part of the Christmas season, just in general in Australia? What's like a local thing you guys do?
We do a lot of surfing and prawn eating. That's what we do. A lot of surfing, a lot of prawn eating, a lot of just picnics on the beach. We call them. We
Nice.
don't really call them picnics. We call it esky on the beach here. So we just esky is I think you guys call it a cooler box,
Yep,
ice
yep, yep.
box maybe. Yeah. So
Yeah.
esky on the beach. We do a lot of esky on the beach, and we're there from dusk till dawn. And even when the sun is setting, we're all of our beaches we can pretty much access them. Especially the country beaches, we can access them with our with our 4x4s. So
Hmm.
it's literally headlights on and JD Reynolds playing on the
Yeah.
on the out of the speakers, and we're still there with our esky box and having a couple of beers and with our Santa hats on and having a good time. So it's
Nice.
literally a great time for us just to come together, chill, and just take a load off and yeah, just we call it, yeah, we just shoot some stories at each other
Yeah.
and have a laugh. This is my
Nice.
favorite. It's my favorite time of the year.
Yeah. It's especially when you're in a place where you can actually go out to the beach and just like, it's nice to be outside. Like where
For
I'm at in
sure. Yeah.
where I'm at in Texas, it's it stays pretty nice outside. Like there's days where it'll get cool, but where
Yeah.
I grew up, come November, you're not staying outside for more than 30 minutes because
Oh, really? Yeah,
yeah,
no,
it's
it's
cold.
opposite.
Yeah,
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 it's opposite here. Yeah, yeah, it's
yeah,
it's we've been the same since we were kids. Always being, where are they? Where
right,
are they all? Me and my cousins, where are they?
yeah,
Yeah, so out early and out the door early and
yeah,
back in the house late. But we're
yep,
never very far. All the local kids, we're just kind of hanging out. But I'm telling you, 9.5 times out of 10, we're just literally if we've got some downtime, we're on a beach having a surf.
nice, awesome. So, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
My favorite Christmas movie?
Yes,
Oh,
I just feel like I
uh,
asked you to pick your favorite child or something, but
yeah. Favorite Christmas movie. You know, I don't think I could go past. I've got two, and they're both at
Okay.
the opposite ends of the scale. I love Home Alone, original
Yeah.
Home Alone for
Yep.
Christmas. I think it's a beauty. And Die Hard, mate. That's a
Yeah.
Christmas movie.
Yeah.
We call that a Christmas movie, and there you go. They're my two faves.
Yeah. It's, that's Die Hard's always an interesting conversation because I kind of fall in this camp of if you consider Home Alone a Christmas movie, you have to consider Die Hard a Christmas movie. Now,
Totally.
I don't watch Die Hard that often. I've seen it maybe once or twice just because it wasn't something that I watched as a kid. But
Yep.
as I've grown older and I've watched it, it's like, okay, Die Hard's a Christmas movie in the same realm
Yeah.
that Home Alone is. Like,
Yeah,
so
absolutely. Look, there's three movies you got to watch at Christmas: Home Alone, Die Hard, and the Peanuts Christmas. That's it. You've got
yes,
to watch
yes,
Snoopy, Charlie Brown. I'm a major. Everyone who follows me on socials knows that I'm a huge Peanuts fan. I love
yes,
Snoopy, Charlie Brown. I love Lisa.
yes.
I love Woodstock. I'm a big Snoopy fan. So I'll always watch that every Christmas.
Oh, yes.
Can't do without Snoopy for Christmas.
When up until a few years ago, I still had when we were kids, we used to record all the like Christmas specials, like the movies,
Yeah,
like Peanuts and all that stuff. And up
yeah.
until like 4 or 5 years ago, we still had all those VHS tapes of like all the specials. And it was like, man, it's so hard to like want to watch those on VHS because you can go get the DVD or you can watch them on TV now. But just something about seeing those old early and mid 90s commercials, those Christmas commercials, it's like takes me back to my childhood. So yeah,
Okay.
it's
Cool.
it's one of those things where it's like I don't want to watch these VHS tapes because I don't have a VCR or any of that stuff. But every once
Yeah.
in a while,
What's
you just got
what is that? What's these? What is that?
like the cassette, like the big videotapes, the cassette tape players for videos. Uh,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, cool. Okay,
I,
I think I want, yeah, I know what you're, I think I, yeah, yeah, cool. I think I know what you're talking about. The
yeah,
big old school kind of things that you like,
yes, 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 yes,
okay, cool.
yeah. I was sitting there, I was like, wait a minute, it was VCR like a brand, and that because America has this tendency where like tissue paper, we'll call it Kleenex because that's like the most predominant brand here.
Oh,
And,
okay.
and
Yeah.
so it's just like we have this ability to like just call things by brand names because that's the
Okay.
most like chapstick right here. Like that's a
Yeah,
brand.
we call it chapstick. We call it
Yeah,
chapstick.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, but I
always
know what
interesting.
you're talking about. Those old things. Yeah, we call them videotapes, I think.
Yeah,
Videotape.
videotapes. Okay.
Yeah,
That
videotape.
that's would have been the easiest way to explain it. I'm
Videotape.
sitting here, I'm like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, what do you call those things? I don't remember. Yeah, so
Yeah, yeah. My grandma calls them videotapes.
yeah, gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
videotapes. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, so what are your plans for Christmas this year? I'm assuming a lot of surfing.
Yeah, so we'll have a surf. And look, I'll be writing. I'm constantly writing. We'll grab the 4x4s out. I think a bunch of us will just pack those up and go on a bit of a roadie maybe somewhere.
Nice.
But that'll be fun. But yeah, I'm just looking forward just to taking some time off. I'm looking forward to seeing what Santa brings me. I love Santa. Usually spoils me rotten. So looking forward to seeing what my old friend brings me, and you're just catching up with friends and family, and just continually just working on something
Nice.
to release pretty early in the new year actually.
Nice. And are you going to be because right now is like a really good festival time for in Australia, isn't it? Isn't it
Yeah,
like December, November, December, January, like when all the big festivals
yeah,
are?
there's a lot going on. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
'Cause
there's a lot going on.
everybody
uh
keeps telling me if I'm going to come out to Australia, like right now is the time to do it because it's the
yeah.
best time of year, so to speak.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, December and January, the best times of year to come to Australia. Great weather. There's so many country music festivals going on. And not only that, if you're not into country, how can you not be into country? But if
Right.
you're not, heaps of other music festivals, pop and dance festivals. We know how to party out here. It's you go to a country music festival in anywhere in the world, then you come here to Australia and go to a country music festival. festival, you hear so many people go, okay, now I feel as though I've been to a country music
Right.
festival. Because
Nice.
it is boots in the dirt country music festival here.
That's awesome. That's really
Yeah.
cool. I'm still trying to figure out that trip. It's an expensive trip, and it's just like
I know. Tell me about it. Yeah.
I have to be very thoughtful about it. And it's just
Yeah.
like we'll make it
Yeah,
happen one
I
day.
think I was reading somewhere the other day. I think they were one of the most expensive countries in the world now.
Yeah.
Just for your normal stuff.
Yeah.
It's just blowing out of control here.
It's I mean, it's not cheap anyway. Like we're finally starting to get a little bit affordable around here with like gas or petrol or like yeah, you guys call it petrol, right?
Yeah, we call it petrol. Yeah.
Okay. With that's finally starting to come down, and then our food is starting to come down a little bit, but not much. But
Yeah, no, not here.
no. Well, I
No,
mean, you
no.
guys are on an island, so people have to like bring it to I but still, it's getting ridiculous out there.
Yeah,
Or
that's right. So I
so
think I was filling up the 4x4 the other day, and I was thinking, man, this is insane. I'm going to have to get my guitar out and bloody do a gig on the side of the road just to damn well pay for to fill up the 4x4.
yeah.
It was so we're at $5 US a liter.
Oh,
A liter.
okay. Wow.
Liter. Yeah. So it's
Wow.
because we're yeah. So yeah, but that would be pretty much it. Yeah, I worked it out. I was thinking, my God, this is pretty much almost five US dollars a liter just for petrol.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
whew. I
I wish all those stories and myths about us riding around on kangaroos was true. Otherwise, I'd get myself a roo.
right. That's funny. Oh man. Oh man. So, but I really appreciate you taking the time to sit down and chat with me. It's been an absolute blast.
Yeah,
If
you too, Tom. And thanks. Good day to all your listeners and your viewers. Come over to my socials and say good day to me.
Yes, we will push them. All that'll be in the links or in the description below. But if they want to check, what is your website and all that fun stuff? If they want to check out your
Yeah,
music.
so jump on my website, www.jdreynoldsofficial.com.
Yes.
Instagram, JD Reynolds Official. I run all of my own social media. I don't have any admin whatsoever. No one. So if I always try to answer every single person who writes to me. So it's the real me that you're getting, no one else.
I can attest it really is her. Every time I message her page, I always get a response from her, and
Yeah.
it is really her. So
Yeah, it sure is. Yeah, it sure is. And if you want to test it out, I'll put a little kangaroo on the end of on the messages for y'all so you know it's me.
awesome. Awesome. Well, JD, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you for kicking off our 25 Days of Christmas podcast marathon. And until next time, we'll see you later.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you all. Thanks so
Merry
much.
Christmas
See
to
you.
you as well.
Bye.